Hello, I am guide on a tour to Gökçeada Island or İMROS Island as it was called by Greeks and as the official name was till 1970. The name İMROS was changed to Gökçeada in 1970 and now today we are visiting the village of Tepeköy or Agridia. Here is my group. This village is one of the two villages where the chief of village is of Greek origin, and also what characterizes this village is that you can find taverns, of course nice cafes and so on. So we are a little bit strolling around in the village of Tepeköy. Once upon a time, before 1964, where all the problems emerged for the Greek minority here, there was a population of approximately 1,000 here, and the population decreased after all difficulties the local people had, and by the start of the 90s, the population diminished to approximately 50. In 1964, all the Greek schools here were closed down, but starting from 2010, both primary school, middle school, and high school were opened again, with approximately at the moment 80 pupils, 80 children attending. There's a nice village, and the chief of village is here of Greek origin. There are two villages on the island of Gökçeada, İMROS, where the chief of village is of Greek origin. Here are the restaurants, taverns, which you can visit. Wonderful mezzes, hors d'oeuvres, salads, all different things you can find here. The public toilets here. Arabaya mı? Ata. Oraya gidin Bayörgo'ya. Tabii. Evet, Heraklis Tavern. So they may be full during the season, unbelievably. So we are strolling around in Tepeköy. Till 1964, when the regulations by the National Security Council of Turkish Republic were promulgated, then started the problems. And once upon a time, while there was a population of 8,000-9,000 here, the population diminished by 1990s to very few hundred. But now it's on the way to increase. At least the people coming to the island in the summer season is increasing. There is a life again. I have already mentioned that the Greek schools were open. That's a good thing. It was done, amongst others, in order to fulfill the regulations by the European community. If Turkey wanted to become a member of the European community, then it had to fulfill some conditions. So at that time when the Greek schools were opened, 2010, 2014, that period, Turkey was willing to do some nice reforms. over there we have the tavern of Barbayorgo, a man who is in his late 80s, originally from this town, but lived in Istanbul for nearly 40 years as an engineer of chemistry, and he came back to his village in early 1990s, and he started vineyard activity and also tavern activity here. Here is the Greek primary school and middle school. And over there is the high school with perhaps 80 pupils attending on all the island. So I hope that one day you will create a chance to come to Tepeköy. Not only Tepeköy, but the whole island of İMROS and Gökçeada, and experience this nice island. Best regards from English Norwegian speaking tour guide Sinan Tortum, Turkey.